to live the ice cream cake part and some of the ice cream parts and just let you guys in. It'll be real quick, just little snippets. But that way, if you couldn't join us this morning, you'll be able to enjoy too. So this is the ice cream cake maker, and it comes with a lid, which is not oven safe. Okay, because you actually bake in this. I baked the cake, and then I made this ice cream is incredible. It's peanut butter ice cream, and instead of using whole milk with the recipe, you use half and half, and that's where you really can tell the difference in creaminess. So sorry guys, Gracie's experiencing, not Gracie, Lily Kate is experiencing growing pains, and she is just having a hard time this morning. So you take off this clip that holds the cake mixed together, and this is just silicone. And so we're just going to go ahead and take it off here. I'm telling you, I was so impressed with this when I baked the cake, and it just came off beautifully. And the plate is a porcelain plate, so you can just serve right on it. And so Don was here. There was leftover ice cream because this doesn't use all the ice cream, and Don was here last night, and he is a peanut butter fanatic. He was really impressed. So just it's just super easy. Just pull it off. So I had baked, this is just a white cake that I baked in here. And so there's cake on the bottom, which is kind of covered up by the ice cream. Cake on the bottom, and then a layer of ice cream, and then cake, and then the ice cream. And this is just the peanut butter ice cream. I just literally took it from the ice cream maker, scooped it out, flattened it, and then I put on the top Reese's peanut butter cups. So you could do chocolate cake if you wanted. You could do whatever you wanted to do with that. So you guys want to try a piece?
Oh yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and try a piece there. So that is the ice cream cake maker, and we'll cut a piece and show you guys. So, and of course this came right from the freezer. So we will just cut right down through there. And I forgot the plate. So. We will go ahead and just take that, and there is your cake. So, super fun. Okay guys, we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, hopefully that worked. So, one piece?
Sure. I'll let it unthaw for a little bit though.
See, Eric, I love my ice cream hard. That's how my dad likes it too. But Eric doesn't like it hard. So we'll leave those there. And then I'll set this back.
Now if you have leftovers, you just wrap it back up?
I would just wrap it back up, yeah. But since we might have other people coming, I'm going to set this in the freezer.
Sure.
And just not bother to wrap it and wrap it out. It's not hard to wrap back up. I mean, this is the easiest thing ever. You just,
put it back around.
Yeah, you just put it back around. It's super simple. And oh my gosh, it's so yummy. I didn't have the cake with the ice cream, but the ice cream I had like extra, and I had Don. Oh, and this is the rest of the cake. So it actually makes two. When you make a cake mix in there, you actually make two, enough cake for two ice cream.
So you're taking a loaf, so to speak, cutting it.
Exactly, and you can't. You cannot. I think that would work. You can't go ahead and. What was I telling? Oh, you can't leave the whole cake in there because then you can't put ice cream in. There's not enough room.
Right.
So you have to slice it.
Slice it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Is I just took it. I kind of turned it on its side and I just sliced. And I don't think I cooled it enough. I mean, it was out for like an hour or whatever. But if you don't take that silicone off, it stays so hot. It keeps that heat in there. And so when I cut it, it kind of broke, but you can't tell once you put it together, so it doesn't make any difference. So I thought, this is another one of those paper jet things that you totally, completely can just it doesn't matter how you do it, it's going to come out beautiful.
Right.
Carol did this, and she did chocolate cake, my director, and then she cut the Reese's smaller, or no, did she do Oreo?
She might have used Reese's
I
Pieces.
think she used, yeah, but she crumpled inside the layers. So, but I just wanted to have something pretty on the top, so that's how I did that. Okay, what do we got here? Invite people. And okay. So we'll put forks with those, and then I'm going to show you guys. Now, I don't drink coffee,
Neither.
so this is completely lost on me. But this is the new cold brew. I'm actually going to.
I drink coffee.
Yes, so you get to try it. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to Facebook Live this part too. So, if I can. Oh, are we still living? It says we're still live.
No,
Oops.
well, keep going.
Okay, well, sorry guys, I thought that I had canceled, and apparently you've just been listening to us, and that's okay. So we're going to live here. This is the new cold brew pitcher, and as you heard, I don't drink coffee, so this is kind of lost on me. And I didn't even know how to buy coarse ground coffee. Like, I went to the grocery store, and they don't sell coarse ground coffee. So you have to go to a grocery store that has the grinders. And then this is just what I bought from Racers. It was just the bulk coffee. And you need a cup of coarse ground. So we kind of guessed. So we got a little bit more than we needed. But what you do is you take your base and you attach. It has little tiny like divots here, and you just attach it. And you can use this for iced tea also. So, and then you just do that, and you have your metal. If you're doing something else like your teas, you can put your tea bags in here, and it attaches the same way. And then you just put this in the pitcher. You put in a cup of the coarse ground coffee, and then you slowly put in 40 ounces of cold water. And then you just set it on your counter for 18 to 24 hours. That's it. I mean, it could be easier. You can put it in the fridge if you want. So I'm going to let you try it and put ice in it or whatever you want. I have some sugar out here, and I do have half and half. You can make your own simple sugar, just I believe it's the same amount of sugar to water.
Simple syrup.
So yeah, to make a simple syrup. And you can then flavor it with whatever flavors that you want. And if I was going to make a simple syrup, I would make it in the silicone. I would make it in these because it just makes it easier. And then there's a lid to store it with. So the silicone cups. But this is the coffee.
I generally drink mine black, so
Oh, so you just don't need anything. Well, I'm going to get you
glass and some ice, and we should be good.
and some ice. Awesome. So you can try this out. I don't know how much ice you're supposed to have with this.
That'll be good.
Is that good? Okay. So, so you have the coffee, and when you cold brew, apparently it's a whole lot less acidic, so it's a lot smoother and a lot easier in your stomach. So I'll let you go ahead and pour that and just check that out. And it was a breakfast blend. Patrick, will you have that, please?
That ought to be fine.
So that is our,
Ooh, it's nice and smooth.
is it good?
Yes. Thumbs up.
Yay! Yay, that's awesome. Hey, Mercedes! No, you're fine. Do you drink coffee? Do you want to try? Hi, how are you, Ramona? Do you want to try some cold brew coffee?
Is it cold?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we're going to put ice on it, so it's
Yes.
cold brew.
It's very
Do you want to try
tasty.
some?
Nice and smooth.
Okay, I will get you coffee.
Café?
Okay. So we'll go ahead.
It'll be
here.
cold.
Yeah. All right. So let's try this here. And the sleeve on it is for if you are brewing hot tea, you just brew it right into the, you just pour the hot water right in there, and so it protects your hand. So guys, try that. Do you need sugar or creamer or anything? Because this is I have sugar here and I have half and half also.
It's very smooth. You might want to taste
Yeah.
it.
Do you want to taste it with that?
I wanna ver.
And then I have half and half if you want. And sugar. What do you
A
think?
little bit of cream.
Okay.
Everybody's different.
Yeah. Ramona, ¿quiere echarle azúcar? ¿Azúcar? ¿Quiere un poquito de esto?
Echarle azúcar primero. Es azúcar endulzante.
No, ese es azúcar.
Yep, there's your sugar.
Sí.
And you try that. So that's a little, I don't know, I don't drink coffee, so I have this and so I'm gonna go ahead and do some tea and later on. So, you're welcome. So doctor it up however works for you and we will.
The cake's good.
Is it wonderful? I love that ice cream. We'll get you guys some cake here in a minute. So, okay. So
Peanut butter
that
ice cream cake.
Oh,
is the cold brew. Now I have something else I want to show you guys. And so,
Why do you have it in a cage?
oh, she's in the pen, so she's having some growing pains, and she's so, she just kind of has been liking to be in her pen. So, or just lay around. So this is the new spoon mold, and I molded white chocolate this morning in it. And you just melt it. I just melted it with a silicone. And then to get it out, you just kind of go ahead and
What do you put in there?
it's just
Chocolate?
plain white chocolate. I just use white chocolate chips. And then you get a happy spoon. And you can use these for your ice cream or for doing hot chocolate in the winter.
Yeah,
just-
you can use that to stir into your hot chocolate.
You just melt it and then put
I
it
just
there?
melted it and put it
there.
in. And you can use cookies. I've done cookies. I've done sugar cookies. My favorite has been when I've done my own chocolate chip cookies in here. And the kids, my nephews, of course, really like that. And the nice thing is that they get excited about it, but it's smaller doses of cookie than if they were eating a whole cookie. So you just put this, literally just put it in here and just put it in the fridge. It's that simple. I've done dark chocolate ones too. So, and I have a consultant who said who was it? Yeah, a past consultant. And she had looked all over for spoon molds for peppermint for Christmas time to give away with hot chocolate. So you could melt peppermints in here too.
yeah, that'd be.
There we go. Happy spoons.
That's pretty cool.
Cute.
Isn't that fun? So that's the silicone mold there. If you guys can see, let me tip this. There we go. Woohoo! We thought we turned off the live feed, and we didn't. So we were just chatting along here. So you guys can try those if you want. This is kind of an extra sweet. And then I haven't used this yet, but we'll be using it for Joshua because he's super excited about it. And this you make, it comes with a recipe that I've been told is fabulous. And so this is for making ice cream sandwiches. So you mold and I have a friend and she's done angel food with it to do kind of like a Twinkie thing. You can do really anything you want, chocolate chip cookies, whatever. So it comes, and so you make the two bottom parts. And then this is so that you can fill it with your filling, whatever that filling is. If it's going to obviously be ice cream, then you put it in the freezer. But
Right.
you could do, like she was doing the Twinkie things, and do a cream, or you could do whatever you want. And then this just sits in here. This goes on
To
top.
see this, they can't see it from there.
Oh, so bottom, put your mold on, and it has ridges. So then you just put this on here, like this, and just push it on till it's snapped. And then you just freeze it. Pretty simple, really easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and we are going to get out the other kinds of ice cream that I made so you guys can see that and sample. And in about, once I get those out, then it'll be time to get the other out and we'll get that churning. Okay, so let me just quick go do that. I'm going to grab the freezer stuff. Lily, Kate, it's okay. It's okay.
The coffee is very good.
By the way, this peanut butter ice cream cake, amazing.
Since there's people watching,
Oh,
We're actually on Facebook Live with that.
oh, that's great.
there's an audience.
Okay, so here is the chocolate chip mint, and I did use our Pampered Chef leak-proof glass containers. These are the hardest. So I don't put green food coloring in it because I just didn't think it needed it. So, but it is peppermint flavored, and it is wonderful. And then this is strawberry. And the strawberry has real strawberries, of course, in it. And so all you do with these is you put the strawberries, 1 pound of strawberries in your manual food processor, and you process them. You chop them up. Then you add, I think it's a 1/2 cup of sugar to it. Mix it up. You set it in the fridge for an hour. And then what you do is you strain the liquid out so that you don't, because the more liquid you have in your ice cream, the long it doesn't set. Right, so you strain as much liquid as you can out. And what I do with the extra liquid is I then make strawberry lemonade. So
Clever.
you guys will have to try that
I
out.
can't see it on Facebook.
Oh, so I make, in the quick stir pitcher, strawberry lemonade. I just take and put that extra liquid in with a lemonade. I don't make my own lemonade. You can, and it's fabulous. But this I just added to a normal, Crystal Light kind of thing,
Right.
lemonade. So have that. And we do have little cups if you guys want to try that out. So we have our ice cream here that you guys can go ahead and try with our ice cream scoop. And so this is the strawberry and the mint chocolate chip. And then we're going to make some strawberries while the vanilla ice cream's turning. We're going to make some strawberries if you want to add fresh strawberries to your vanilla. So we have that. And this just kind of just scoops like this. And you can just scoop up. I don't have a... Will you hand me a bowl, Charmaine? And just like I told you, this is going to be a lot creamier ice cream than if I had made it with less. The higher fat content of what you make it with is is what you're going to get for your creaminess. And if you use like skim milk or something like that, it's going to be a lot icier. So.
And you set your freezer on very hard.
Oh yeah, Charmaine's been here. The ice cream is super hard. You can let it set out for a while if you want. Mine is super hard because we do have our freezer set. And it's full. And the fuller your freezer is, the harder things freeze.
When I have an ice cream that is too frozen, I just put it a little bit in the microwave.
And you can do
Yeah,
that.
Just 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and
Yeah.
that's enough.
So I'm going to set the ice creams over here. I'm going to go get the vanilla ice cream and the ice cream maker out of the freezer, and we're going to churn our vanilla ice cream. And since you guys have already seen us churn vanilla ice cream, that's not really anything you probably want to see again. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe turn you off if I can figure out how to do that. And otherwise, you can just keep joining us, and then we'll show you the strawberries in a little bit in the salad and berry spinner.